Welcome back to Her Psychology. Have you ever found yourself wondering if a woman secretly likes you, but just isn't saying it out loud? Most women are incredibly subtle when it comes to revealing romantic interest. Unlike common portrayals in media, they rarely go for bold, dramatic gestures. Instead, they drop clues through their actions, expressions, and even the way they communicate. The tricky part? These signs often fly under the radar unless you know exactly what to look for. Women are emotionally complex and socially conditioned to be cautious when expressing feelings. So, instead of coming out and saying, "I like you," they test the waters with subtle gestures. A lingering glance, a random check-in message, or even playful teasing can all be indicators that she's into you, but only if you recognize the patterns. If you're still unsure whether she's just being nice or genuinely interested, this video is for you. Today, we'll explore 7 subtle yet powerful things women do when they truly like someone. These aren't your everyday compliments or flirty emojis. These are deeper psychological cues that say far more than words ever could. So, let's decode them together. Number 1. She starts the talk. One of the biggest signs that a woman likes you is when she consistently initiates conversations. Unlike men, women often prefer subtlety, so this isn't always through a big, dramatic opening. Instead, it might be as simple, "How was your day?" or sending you a reel or a meme. The key here is the frequency. If she keeps reaching out, especially with no real reason, she's not just being polite. She's trying to build a connection. Initiating conversation shows she's mentally invested. She wants to hear from you and find reasons to talk to you, even when nothing exciting is happening. Think about it. People don't text or message others they aren't interested in. It may be her way of staying present in your daily life without putting herself in a vulnerable position by being too obvious. This act also shows confidence in emotional expression. Even if she's shy, starting a conversation takes courage. When a woman likes you, her internal desire to engage often overcomes hesitation. So, if you find her often starting the chat or checking in first, take it as a sign she's emotionally reaching out. Number 2. Eyes always find you. When a woman is into you, her eyes naturally follow you, even when she's trying not to make it obvious. Eye contact is a deep, subconscious indicator of interest. Whether it's across a room, during a conversation, or when you're in a group, if she's looking at you more than others, that's a strong sign she's drawn to you. Sometimes she'll hold your gaze a bit longer than usual, maybe just a second or two more, and then quickly look away. That quick glance-down moment is pure psychology. She's feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. It might not feel like much, but it's her way of maintaining connection while also protecting her emotions. Over time, repeated eye contact builds comfort and attraction. If her eyes light up when you enter the room or she seems to be checking your reactions during conversations, it's because she's emotionally tuned in. Eye contact is an unspoken bridge, and if she's always crossing it, her feelings go deeper than surface level. Number 3. She mirrors you. Mirroring is one of the most subtle and powerful signs of attraction. If a woman likes you, she may start copying your gestures, posture, speech style, or even habits, often without realizing it. This is called limbic synchrony, and it's the brain's way of building trust and connection by aligning with someone's behavior. For example, if you lean forward, she might lean forward. If you use a certain phrase or slang often, you might hear her using it too. If you laugh a certain way, she might start echoing your tone. It's not mimicry, it's psychological bonding. Her subconscious is saying, "We're in sync," which is exactly how early attraction takes root. This behavior is especially revealing in one-on-one conversations. Mirroring shows that she feels emotionally safe with you and wants to create a shared rhythm. It also means she's deeply attentive, not just listening to your words, but tuning into your presence. And when someone goes that deep, it usually means there's more than just friendship on her mind. Number 4. Playful teasing. A woman who likes you might tease you in a playful, lighthearted way. This is her method of flirting while keeping it fun and low risk. The teasing could be about your fashion choices, your favorite food, or something silly you said, but the tone is always warm, not insulting. The goal? To create a spark and get a reaction. Playful teasing is an emotional nudge. It shows comfort, affection, and a desire to create shared jokes or moments. She wants to stand out from the crowd, and teasing helps her establish a unique space in your mind. Think of it as a safe way for her to express interest while watching how you respond. If you find her always laughing around you, giving you funny nicknames, or gently poking fun at your quirks, it's not accidental. Teasing builds rapport and tension, which are two key ingredients for attraction. When done playfully and with a smile, it's her way of showing she's into you, without saying it directly. Number 5. Random check-ins. When a woman genuinely likes you, she will often check in on you randomly, even without a specific reason. It might be a "did you eat?" or "how's your day going?" message. These little check-ins seem simple, but are loaded with emotional meaning. She's showing concern and wants to be part of your everyday life. This kind of behavior is nurturing. It comes from a place of care and emotional investment. She may even send you something that reminded her of you or ask how a particular event you mentioned went. These messages aren't random. They're her way of maintaining emotional closeness when you're not around. These check-ins may start to happen more frequently, especially when she feels you're emotionally distant or going through something. They're small emotional breadcrumbs that say, "I'm here," without putting pressure on you. And if you respond positively, she'll likely increase her effort, knowing her presence matters to you too. Number 6. Nervous around you. Sometimes, a woman may act nervous, clumsy, or overly conscious when she's around someone she likes. This doesn't mean she's shy. It's often because your presence triggers adrenaline and emotional arousal. Fidgeting, adjusting her hair, stumbling on words, or laughing at things that aren't even that funny can all be signs of nervous attraction. Her body language may contradict her words. She might act cool, but her gestures reveal she's self-aware and eager to make a good impression. The nervousness can also show up in her voice tone, eye contact, or sudden silences. These aren't signs of disinterest. They're signs she's overthinking every little detail because she wants things to go well. Unlike practice flirtation, this type of nervousness is unfiltered and real. It's especially visible in new or developing feelings. If you sense she's not like this with others but behaves differently around you, more fidgety, more reactive, that's likely because you emotionally affect her more than you realize. Number 7. Remembers the little things. A woman who likes you pays attention to detail. She remembers small things you say, your favorite drink, your pet's name, a story you told weeks ago, and brings them up at the right moments. This kind of memory isn't accidental. It shows she's truly listening and mentally prioritizing what you share. People only remember the things that matter to them. If she's picking up on minor things that others miss, it means she values your presence deeply. These little callbacks are her way of saying, "I notice you."
Ikare.
It also gives her the opportunity to build deeper conversations based on mutual experiences. When someone consistently remembers the things you didn't even think were important, it forms an emotional bond. She wants you to feel seen and understood, and this builds emotional safety between you two. So if she often brings up past conversations or remembers details you only mentioned once, that's love in the details. So there you have it, 7 powerful things women do when they genuinely like you. These aren't dramatic or loud gestures. Instead, they're subtle signals packed with emotion and intention. The real key is to look beyond the surface and tune into the small but consistent actions that reveal how she feels. If you notice even 2 or 3 of these signs from one woman, chances are she sees you as more than a friend. But don't just sit on the information. Use it to create meaningful conversations and emotional clarity. Sometimes, all it takes is one brave step to turn mutual interest into something special. If this video helped you decode any hidden signals, don't forget to like, share, and drop your experiences in the comments below. Subscribe to Her Psychology for more content on attraction and relationship.